Ho, ho, ho. Hello everyone, Godzilla Guy here, back in with day 3 of the 10 days of Christmas. Now, I love Christmas. I freaking love it, alright? Favorite holiday of the year. But you know what else I love to a unhealthy amount? King Kong vs. Godzilla, or also known as Godzilla 1962. And I have quite a few figures of him, so this is just going to be a happy video of me ranting about all my figures I have of him. So, grab your cotton candy and your hot cocoa, baby, and let's take a sip. Hot. Now, I own quite a few Godzilla 1962 figures. Let's go ahead and get them all out. Firstly, I of course have the NECA Godzilla 1962. Very thick tail. Very huge. Put him back here. This was actually my first figure I started in my collection when I really started getting into it. And I made him a custom one because this one, my mom bought me. Every time my mom tries to buy me a Godzilla figure, I already own it. It's kind of funny. But this is the first figure that really started my collection. And I painted him blue. Because, you know, in the movie, it's the first colorized one, you know? I don't know why they just, like, made his beam white. I also have, of course, the Minimates that we went over in the last video. Set him back here. Here are 2 custom ones I got from G-Fest. I don't know the guy's Instagram. If you're seeing this somehow, thank you for the deal he gave me on these. But custom made Godzilla 1962 and Kong. But, of course, if you see my G-Fest video or know anything about Memorial boxes, you're like, do you have it? You're darn right I do. The Memorial box, Bandai, 1962, with his card. This one is very sought after. It's probably one of the most sought after Memorial box ones, along with 64, and probably the juniors. But let's go into them one by one. So that's my dad for making hot cocoa. I'm trying to get it so the camera can see without pouring out. It is very hot. That reaction. Wasn't faking that. It's still hot, but not nearly as bad. Since he is my first, of course, we're going to start with Godzilla 1962. This, like I said, was the first one that really started and kicked off my collection. Here is its box, the NECA box. Atomic Breath. Very nice box art. Open it up. There's still dust up here. You can't see it, but it's been sitting on the shelf for around 2 years now, untouched. There he is. Love the picture they have of him. Set it on the ground. So here he is. Now, one thing I'm not sure if it's like older and new remodels of it, but, you can't really tell. The camera really can't really tell, but this one's more glossy than this one, and like a more grayish, and this one's more green. Not sure what that's about. It seems like he's like naturally tall. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just because he's older. But here he is. I'm gonna use the one that I have painted blue, because he's my boy. He's my first. Ball joint at the neck. The mouth opens, which has an atomic breath. I don't know why they couldn't just make it blue. It's Godzilla's first colorized film. Look how weird that looks without it being painted blue and the dorsal plate's blue. This looks wrong. He has the frog yellow eyes. You know, neck movement, waist, arms go up. Can kind of crunch in, barely, because that's kind of restricting it. And then hand movement, and then upper hand claw movement. Now his legs, those chunky legs, of thick thighs. They can move around. They're kind of stiff. Once again, a little movement right there, but not much. That'd be super noticeable. And the foot, which might be the worst NECA foot. It's just flat. It's just flat. Actually, wait, hold on. Look at this one. Nah, yeah. Never mind. The tail is probably, I think, one of their first ones that's like a fully articulated, not just crappy bendy wire. But super nice tail. Love it a lot. So you have an articulation point right here at the very end. Right here, 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 and here. Voila. The paint job looks very nice. Of course, mine also looks phenomenal, by the way. But, of course, the, regular one looks very nice. The greens are nice, the grays are nice, very balanced. The dorsal plates have little white tips, which look nice. Of course, the sculpt is phenomenal. Every little, detail and ridge is there. And, yeah, so, phenomenal figure. 8 out of 10. Next up are my customs I got from G-Fest. Oh! Painful pinch. But here they are. Of course, I have no idea what brand. I don't think they really are a brand. I think he just made them himself. But they look phenomenal. Godzilla is very, very green. His claws are nicely painted. His mouth looks very nice. His yellow eyes, very yellow now. The dorsal plates are very simple, but look very nice. It still gets, you can still see which one he is. He's still the 62. This is the only 62 Kong I had. I saw the 62 Bandai Kong, but, I bet the hot cocoa is really good. But it was really expensive. Now, my one complaint with custom ones is there's no protection stuff on it. If you're gonna get a custom, get like whatever it is that like protects the paint, because I've chipped it off many times. You can't really see it, but you can see that one. But once again, this paint job also looks nice. No nipples. I'm very sad. He didn't include the nipples or the butt crack. You know, that's like the key things of 62 Kong. I don't know why his eyes are very white. GMK Kong, maybe. But the mouth and face sculpt is very nice. I can't really go too in depth on it because, I mean, even if I did and gave it a rating, it's not like you guys can buy them. At least not that I know of. But I still like them a lot. They're very cool little pickups I had. I think I got them both for like 50 together. The guys at like 30 for each. And I said, can you do 50 for both? And he's like, sure. But very nice little pickup. I love them a lot. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 1,000. Next up is Minimates 62. Let me lower the tripod. Very high up. Minimates 62 is very nice. I went over him in my last video. Here's the box, by the way. Posable head. That you could collect with this release is Rodan. And 1995. 1995 is in the other room. I actually have Rodan right here, though. Let me grab him. He is on my shelf. Here he is with the loud chair. Very nice. But you're here for the 62, yes, I hope. Really no arm. I don't really know what the hands are for. They might be for something. I try to like hold a pencil, maybe like chopsticks. It looks like they could fit chopsticks. I'm not sure. But all it really has is the posable head, posable tail, and I don't think the legs move. Yep. That's the head and the tail. But I still love them. You know, they're very simple, but they get the point across, you know? You don't need to have a highly detailed one to really, like, no, this is a 62. This is phenomenal. I love Minimates with all my heart. Once again, 10 out of 10. Also, I said 8 out of 10 earlier on the NECA's 10 out of 10. Regardless if it's really bad or not. I love 62. But yeah, so now I'm not even actually going to cut at all. I'm just going to set them up here. Now, the one you've been waiting for, if you're a real Godzilla collector fan, the Bandai Memorial Box 62 with card. Now, real quickly, I want you to guess how much did I pay for this. This is the Memorial Box. It's an exclusive. So I'll give you like 10 seconds. Go comment down below. Like, I'm being dead serious. Go comment how much you think I bought for this, and I'll like your comment if you got it right. Well, I'm about to say. Doesn't matter. But I got this guy. You ready? Brace yourself. $100. Now, if you're not into collecting like $100 for plastic, Ryan, what's wrong with you? For people who are Godzilla collectors, like, oh my god, only 100. Memorial boxes go expensive, very expensive. And the guy who was selling them was in like the room with like the actors. And I always felt like he would know how valuable this is. And he's like 120. I'm like, can you do 100? He's like, yeah, sure, that's good. What are you doing? I see these things on eBay and Buy for like 300, 400. I was like, you're joking, right? You're joking. But nope, it's Bandai. It says it right. Let's zoom in. Bandai 2003, made in China. It's him. It's the Bandai one. And I was just like very caught off guard. But, you know, you might be thinking, oh, it's a Memorial Box, it might be special. Nope, Bandai doesn't care. Only arm movement and leg movement. No tail, no head, just arms and legs. That's about it. But once again, really nice design. I like Bandai a lot because like it's squishy. It's not like a very hard one like NECA is. But it looks phenomenal. I mean, for a figure, it looks just like out of the movie. This ripped him right out. Love him. Yeah, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Day 3 out of 10 of the, it's going to be a horrible and dreadful 10 days of Christmas. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love 62. Everybody, comment your favorite Godzilla down below. 62 is my favorite movie. It's my favorite design. I really do think he's the most I have, besides maybe like the Legendary, but that's because they have 1,000 figures of them. But comment your favorite down below. And I know a lot of people like 64 and versus Megalon. I know a lot of people like Heisei and Millennium and Final Wars. But comment your favorite one down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on just pretty much your favorite Godzilla suit. But everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for day 4. Not sure what I'll post yet. But yeah, everybody, I hope you have a good day. And if you want to see more cool Godzilla stuff and you're new, just check out the channel and consider subscribing and watch some videos, see how you like it. But everybody, I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night. And yeah, Godzilla Guy out.